glass of living water. Lift me up, expand my border. Stretch my back, make them go taller. Abba Father, Abba Father. Need a glass of living water. Lift me up, expand my border. Stretch my base, make them go taller.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. So on the floor for Golden State, Bogdanovich is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Alston in at the point. Basket counts. MP's got 5 now.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Three-pointer, Harden.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Abba Father, need a glass of living water. Lift me up, expand my border. Stretch my band, make them go taller. Abba Father, need a glass of living water. Lift me up, expand my border. Stretch my bands, make them grow taller.
Yeah, pray for my enemies. I need every ounce of energy. Yeah, I need heaven, my inner seed. Heaven on earth, that's my inner peace. Yeah, pray for my enemies.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Golden State looking at who they beat. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Alston in at the 1. Now here's Leonard from deep Harden. Harden missing again.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Leonard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Alston with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Curry kicks to Alston. Golden State moving the ball around. A three from Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Harden will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Searching for their first points of the game.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam. Clippers trail by 20. Leonard draws the double. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Nb is number 1. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
With it, covered by MP. Leonard dishes to Harden. Lock at 6. Look. Clippers need to get off a shot. Washington, that's good.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Clippers trail by 19. Pass to Washington. Now Leonard. Zubac, the screen on Button. Launches it. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Leonard. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Washington.
Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. Why y'all scared to be different?
Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Oh, great D that time from MP. Up on the floor for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Harden. He's scoreless. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Lets a 3-foot. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
James Harden understands answering a 3 with your own 3 negates any momentum of your opponent.
Back to MP. Here's Curry from outside the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Leonard on the wing. Outside Sexton. Zubac, screen. The 3 is up. The rebound by MP.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And it's Butler with the jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 17 points.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside Sexton. 3-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's MP from outside.
Why y'all scared to be different? Why y'all scared to be different? Say I won't. We them outside. Bobby, get 'em.
And here is MP. 17 points in the game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. MP out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 with a small forward. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Great stuff, Allie. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up.
And everybody watching thinking that you made it. The truth is, for a few designer labels and a little bit of paper like 12 years later. Hey, but you ain't a Peter, so why you beat up and push the people to lean on a devil cup in a seizure? It sound like you put your feet up to the slave and money came by your freedom, partner. Here we go again in circles. I think I heard it all. We've been here before, but we need something more. Something more.
Something more. Special deal to the end of the 26. I want to get it. It's $100. It's for here. Oh my God, why can't we send you 10 off this paper? No, I quit. At the last supper, throwing money at these women, make it rain in the summer. I ain't advertising brands on the radio. They expensive and I know they ain't gonna pay me for it. Telling kids to go in debt for the vet that they probably never get, but I talk about it every song. And every song talking about they sell work on every corner. Don't talk about the laws taking kids away from mamas. Don't talk about your homie in the trauma cause he shot up. Or what about your young boy missing a touchdown? They don't talk about the bond money that they ain't had. And everybody snitch on everybody in the jam. They don't talk about the pain, they don't talk about the struggle. How they turned to the Lord when they ran into trouble. I'ma talk about it. I don't care if the world try to swallow me. I turn my back to them, tell them all follow me. I know you gon' label me a hater, but inside you are greater than the songs you create. Well, that's gonna make a way, Mom. So. Go again in circles. I think I heard it all. We've been here before, but we need something more. Something more. Something more. What you said, I can't hear cause you ain't so bad. Ain't talk about nothing. 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 What you talking about? Baby talking about the same old thing. I'ma have to call a foul in the game. What you talking about? A little money, now you all OG. Talking about it's all eyes on me. Ain't talk about nothing.
And man, the way I see it, I think we were made for more than just, you know, the simple things that we aspire toward.
And the Clippers with the ball. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Butler. MP is out.
Yeah, I can.
Hold up.
Hey. All I need is you.
Calling all.
4 minutes or what?
You're not playing out here. You're not playing out here. It's for real. We living out here for life. We trying to get it. Nobody's gonna take our life. Big homies keep handling
with it. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by NB. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Curry. And it's Alston in a point. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam.
No, I ain't getting the ball again.
Here's Harden. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MG in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, Green, you were just that fast.
You know, originally the gangs were created to protect everybody in the community.
Okay.
bombing going on in the games, but they're to protect. What?
He really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, it's simple math. You've got to limit teams to one shot on your defensive end and then give yourself extra possession when you have the ball.
MP's shot is good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Alston.
Wow, what a play! Unbelievable! Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
They call me E40, but not the Sigma brush. Got my name from drinking 40s, used to rush. Cars, cooking them jelly jars. Yeah, you would should have charged it up or a barrage. But now I'm getting microphone profit. Look like I got sandbags in my pocket.
And the foul called on
You need to get your weight out. Stop worrying about the next. Put your hate.
MP. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jones, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Herder comes in for Washington. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Sexton. And Mitchell subbed in for Harden. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Podziemski subbed in for Stephen Curry. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski. Kuminga is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Alston in at the point. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Oh, you want to know where I'm at? We outside!
It get ugly for the opposition. When you step on surface for a living, you start walking different. Don't need no ice around my neck.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for L.A. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Alston in at the point.
James Harden.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kuminga. Launches the 3. Podziemski on the wing. Wide open shot is on the money. Podziemski's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Mitchell against Alston. Mitchell passes to Beal. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at...
I'm outside with it. I'm outside with it. I'm outside with it. I'm outside with it. Yeah, look them in their eyes and I said, come out, yeah, in Jesus' name. The way I'm stepping, they gon' think I'm demon killer gang. For my Bible blitz. Yeah, loading up these scriptures, I ain't really they say they Christian, but they lacking vision.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Beal. The Warriors pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. MP's got 29.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for. Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Mitchell.
Falling off the hill, man, march me down. Do or die. Suicide.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, MG out there with Pajemski. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Kuminga in at the 4-man position. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission.
So it's Los Angeles now. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP, then it's Moody, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great report there, Ali. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Harden, the pass to Richards. Here's Mitchell. Wide open look. Gordon pulls it in.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot. Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up to the Clippers. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Kuminga, back to MP. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another 3!
I just love the ball movement.
Clippers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Richards with a screen, down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Here's Alston. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Alston's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Beal's shot is off. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Kuminga. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Mitchell misses. The Warriors have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Second chance.
Y'all must be into a lot of voodoo. Looks like he's
DJ KJ.
Must be on the block, yeah, we high squad coming in. Saying on my soul, saving souls, no discussing it. Y'all way on the party,
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Brandon Bajemski. Kuminga out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP. And it's Moody in at the small forward. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie Laporte.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Great. He loved to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game. Basket counts. Alston's got 39.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
So it's the Clippers night. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the basket by Harden.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. MP is number 1. Ivica Zubac, 4th.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Brandon Bajemski. Pass to Harden. Puts up a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Barnes. Back to MP. Shoots the 3. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. They double-team Beal. Clippers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Back to Leonard. Beal finds Leonard. Fades back. It's rebounded by Golden State. And you know, you can't help but be impressed with the fashion they've been tearing through these first 2 rounds. They steamrolled their way to 7 straight wins to start the playoffs.
I mean, a 7-game win streak in the regular season is impressive. But to do it in the postseason against the best teams in the league, that's really incredible. If I had to make a prediction, Kevin, I'd say we might be in the right seats tonight to see another broom come out on the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Gordon. And it's Butler in for Moses Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's MP. That's good from 17 feet away. MP's got 43 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Alston against Harden. Right side Leonard. And nothing is falling for him right now. Fires from the wing. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Down low, here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that one.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
Finish strong with 2 hands on that stuff.
That's stupid.
Bounce pass, Butler.
Can't
Nba
get the ball, you
outside.
hurt your hand.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Alston kicks to Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
That's hilarious.
Pass to Butler. MP, that's for 2. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight. Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And again!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Los Angeles shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Leonard for 3, and the 3-pointer goes.
Calm and cool. Leonard answers with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Butler. The kick out, Curry. Jackson Davis down low. He's guarded by Zubac. The 3 from Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 20.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence. Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way...
I'm being serious, bro. I feel like I'm Rafiki talking to Simba right now, man. Just, like, in all seriousness.
Full 24-second shot clock. And so here are the Clippers. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You can just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Harden and Beal are the backcourt. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Washington in the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching it completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MP is number 1. For the Clippers, Sexton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal, and it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And the Warriors also making a change. Bogdanovich is checked in. Now, here's Zubac. Mitchell passes to Zubac, pops in the layup for 2. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. The Clippers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. To the inside. Here's Butler. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Butler's got 8 points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Back to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They've lost some of that physical edge here.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Gordon's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Barnes. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry.
Known for his incredible defense, learned to reach hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock in game. Washington kicks to Leonard. On the wing, Mitchell. Zubac a screen on Austin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Pajemski in the corner. And the Warriors, another three.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Golden State Warriors.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call Richards rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
The melody is still there. Just wait till the drop. Wait till the drop.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. Things not looking great, trailing big. How do they rally back?
Oh, you're asking me? I don't know. Give it to Coach Kitty over there. Who you got, Jack?
Well, this is where pride has to kick in. Down in the series, backs against the wall. Are you going to pack it in, or do you want to battle?
That. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, man. It's a real playing beats in the field house. practice start?
This is a certified hood classic.
Billy came in the game, pushing it big, said I didn't want to
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinal. You look at NP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
He is spreading it around so well all over the floor. The defense really can't take anything away.
Come on, we got a lot of dreams.
Hey, bro, your name almost...
I can see the plan now.
All them shots they left me holy, but I'm...
So it's Los Angeles now. And so in the game for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis out there with Butler. Then there's Bogan Bogdanovic. Then it's MP, and it's Curry in at the two-guard spot.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can you do it again? We'll see, guys.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I liked about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Warriors, Trace Jackson Davis, shooting 1.
And that one misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness. But there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
0 for... What was that? What kind of throw was that?
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Bogdanovic, Butler out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's MP in at the point guard position. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's... Oh, my goodness! What a play!
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And so, Sexton will bring it up for L.A. Harden the pass to Washington. Up top, Leonard. Wants to get it to Zubac. And out. Can't connect from short range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Curry with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they had a clear advantage.
Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break.
Set that right in the trap.
And it another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. First team. Doubled by Bogdanovich. Over in the corner, Washington. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Harden.
Luis on the beat, then it's popping.
So on the floor for Golden State, Bogdanovich is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis, then it's MP, and it's Curry in at the shooting guard position.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he did everything.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Sexton is out there with Harden, and it's Washington in at the 3.
Ooh, nice.
That's who's out there for the Clippers. Butler finds MP, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That lead.
Bryson.
And here's Sexton. No made baskets yet.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. Then there's Butler, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He dropped an amazing number of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
That's good stuff, Allie. And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Harden. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. He drops it from range. Harden's got 13.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
And MP throws it down.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Launches it. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now. Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
Sexton, that's good.
That unpredictability helps Colin Sexton. He keeps defenders off balance. You don't know what this guy's going to do.
The 3 from Curry. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Washington passes to Harden. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Boy, picking up where he left off.
That's open? Really? That's open.
Overall.
And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wide open.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
And Jackson Davis comes to help. Pass to Washington. Outside Sexton. Another steal. And here's the fast break. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to MP. Takes a 3.
Here's Harden. 16 points for him. Down on the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Sexton is out there with Harden. And it's Washington in at the free throw. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. Count that bucket. Leonard's got 8 points.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Harden kicks to Sexton. A three-pointer, no good. Sexton's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Zubac finds Sexton. Zubac a screen on Buck. Back to Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Harden. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. He's got 18.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Different look here for the Warriors. Gordon's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, this play took real commitment from Kuminga. Just never gave up on it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Golden State. Jonathan Kuminga. That's a foul line for 1.
And here's Beal. Still scoreless. Mitchell wide open.
I like this move to the full court press, putting some extra pressure on the offense.
We've got Kevin Huerter, Mitchell out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Richards in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other.
Here's Jones. The rebound by Alston.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's MP in at the one.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
On the wing, Gordon. Golden State moving it around. Back to Alston. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pajemski. Lets it go from deep. Another bucket. Wow.
He just knocked 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Mitchell passes to Richards. And here is Beal. Mitchell outside. Pajemski grabs the board. And so, MP will bring it up for the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
The Clippers should run around 41% from the field in quarter 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For 3, Mitchell drops in the tray. Mitchell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Coming right back. MP with a huge 3.
And LA has possession. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Kuminga.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be back in a moment. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. Bradley Beal's out there with Derek Jones. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Mitchell. There's a minute 34 left to play in the fourth. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Leonard finds Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists now in the game. These guys...
So we got. Turn me up.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Colin Sexton is out there with Harden. And it's Washington in at the three, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here's Harden. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Back to Harden. The three. That shot off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Fires the three. And the Warriors, another three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Golden State Warriors will move on. And with the four-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round two. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably this thing would start tomorrow.
We gon' get him. 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 Let's go.
Yeah. I'm not a rapper, I'm a man of God. I gotta preach the gospel. Any demon mess with me, you best believe it's gonna get hot. Steady walking in the light, so we killing all lies. Got my game right behind me, so you know it's God's time. Oh man, I just heard God speak. What's the move? Holy Spirit finna talk, I'm making room for the truth. Serving God in my youth, and it really call me crazy. I don't care, I live for God, so I gotta please the day. Yeah, it's Sean David in the field, I don't fear. So we got big spread. Ready to go. We see this yes on my chain, yeah, it saved me. See this yes on my chain, yeah, it saved me. Everything, it was cool, but it wasn't gravy. Hard days, hard ways, yeah, it made me. Had to pivot, had to find some assistance. That's when I looked up to the biggest. Asked him, can you add me to the ticket? Asked him, can you show me how to live it? Cause I've been doing so wrong, oh Lord, yeah, the judge wanna give me a sentence. Devil keep trying to tempt me, but he don't understand. I rock with the biggest, don't make me have to call my man. Said don't touch me, yeah. Father, just have your way. Living my life, trying to find my way. Always shoot for the stars and don't be afraid. We gon' light it up, we gon' light it up.
give them no hope. Leave it to God, cause that's all that I know. You know.
Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Warriors stormed through round 2, going on a rampage, sweeping in 4 straight victories. With plenty of rest, and now looking for a conference title, they face a new adversary as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. The Western Conference Finals, right here, right now.
Some big-time heroics have gotten both teams to this point. It's Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. So here's Dallas' starting group. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Butler out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then it's MP, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. You look at the Warriors, it's nice to start the conference finals at home. But on paper, this really could be anybody's series.
It's always good to have the home crowd behind you to start a big series like this. But whether or not they take advantage of it is up to them. Tonight will tell us a lot about this best of 7.
We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Shot clock at 6. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, that short corner 3 is a layup for Steph Curry.
And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point game. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
MP, the pass to Bogdanovic. The drive by MP, and the layup is good. MP's got 5 now.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We spoke about the challenge of facing Anthony Davis.
Mom, are you ready?
I promise that they want it all. They try to deny me my ball. My lawyer had grace over dog for the law. That I'm jumping dog. He told me that I'm jumping dog. He told me that I'm jumping dog.
Take a look at the Warriors. Remember, they had a long battle in their previous series, so you wonder just how that will affect this series.
Yeah, so they are quite glad they're home for game 1. I imagine they'll have some heavy legs
That was a tight, tough series last round.
On the court for the Mavericks. In it small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the 5.
Timeout charge to Dallas.
There's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. MB is number 1. 4th, Anthony Davis.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
To stop the run.
Okay.
Relate to the street, that's how I came up. 207 every day reppin'. Murder God.
Here's Irving. You look at the Warriors, they have to be feeling like the conference is theirs for the taking after sweeping their last opponent out of the playoffs.
Oh, you know their confidence is sky high. But underestimating their opponent will be a dangerous mistake. Everyone ups their game in a conference finals.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks for the front court. Flag and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Lively in at the 5.
This looks like a shoot around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes and stuff.
Start the game. Mavericks trail by 14. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said he'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game. My goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
Bogdanovich. That's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. MP, number 1. Stephen Curry is second.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Flag. Back to Thompson to stop the run. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah.
Take a look at the Warriors. Coming off a sweep in their last series, you better believe they'll be prepared for these conference finals.
Yeah, we'll see how they come out of the gates.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, you look at the Warriors. Well, their previous series was no walk in the park. They really had...
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Take a look at the Warriors. So, at least on paper, they are...
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Davis can't hit. The Warriors lead by 19. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Thompson and Flat.